Breaking news this morning, another earthquake shaking Malibu, an area hit hard by fire and then storms earlier in the week. A 3.5 magnitude earthquake struck at 6:30 this morning. It was the second quake in about 7 hours after a separate 3.7 magnitude earthquake late last night.
Eyewitness News reporter Monica de Anda live at Malibu with more on the quakes and how the community is coping with all of these natural disasters. Monica.
Yeah, Mark, Irene, good morning. It seems like these communities just can't catch a break, right? We got that first earthquake around 11:40 last night, and then right this morning while we were actually here in Malibu, a second earthquake. That one hit around 6:30. It may have woken you up. Maybe you thought, oh, is this actually an earthquake? And it was. Not only did it rattle Malibu, it also rattled parts of Inglewood, West Los Angeles, even in the parts of Santa Paula. If you were out there, you may have felt this earthquake. We got plenty of calls into our newsroom. That was a 3.5. So if you take a look at our quake cam, that really shows you the moment that these earthquakes were first detected. The one that happened just before midnight Friday, that was a 3.7, so a little stronger. That one also rattling the Malibu community that has already been through so much. The shaking was felt from Oxnard down to San Clemente, up to Santa Clarita, and even in Corona. Now, good news, there have been no reports of any damage or injuries, but this is just another blow for Palisades fire victims. Yesterday, this community was in cleanup mode after heavy rain left behind a muddy mess. Thick mud and debris covering parts of PCH, and in other areas, the rain caused burned branches and even trash cans to be pushed onto the roads. Neighbors, they've been trying to regain their sense of community here and are doing their best to stay positive, but admit it's been tough dealing with one thing after the other.
All things considered, everybody's safe, everybody's alive. I don't think any structures were hurt, so we're lucky.
Until the next one.
Oh, well, it's starting to feel that way. It really is. This month has been unbelievable.
Somebody told us it's been a long year already.
I had such high hopes, but we're not starting very well.
Now, we can tell you that emergency personnel has done checks following these earthquakes, and so far, again, no reports of damage, so that is good news after we had the 3.7 last night and then the 3.5 just at 6:30, so 2 hours ago. If you take a look here behind me, this is Dukes, and you can see about 15 minutes ago, all these crews began to arrive. We have CAL FIRE here on the scene. Some of their workers are already at it, right? There is so much mud, and they have made progress, but there is much more to go. There's a tractor here moving some of the mud around, and you can see it's just rippling the water here, and that goes to show how much rain this area got, how much mud it got. And then not only that, but just about 10 minutes ago, we have a cleaning crew that's arrived as well. There's about 24 of them who are getting ready to make the next step here at Dukes to try and help. So not only was this business saved, but then they dealt with the rain that left this muddy mess everywhere, and now the earthquakes this morning. So lots going on for this community that's already been through so much this year. Reporting live in Malibu, Monica de Anda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, unfortunately, just going to take even longer for that location to reopen. The mud may not seem like much, but when you start piling it all up, you realize the total amount that's come down. Monica, that being said, before we let you go, regarding that earthquake situation, you're there in Malibu. I know everybody feels things differently. Did you and your crew happen to feel it?
So we actually did not, and we were thinking about it, and it may have been because if you were watching with us at 6:30, we were moving. So when we're trying to move through the mud, it's a little shaky, right? So maybe we missed it, but we know that other people felt it here in this area as well because we got those calls into the newsroom. So everyone a little different, but if you think you felt it, you probably did.
Yeah, not crazy.
Oh, I know. Good to know. But man, you really do feel for people in the Malibu area with everything that they've been dealing with in the past few weeks. Monica, thank you for the latest out there. And while these quakes were small, it is always good to get a reminder on what to do after a larger earthquake. These are tips from the state's Seismic Safety Commission. Inspect your home for damage. Get everyone out if it's unsafe. Help neighbors who may require special assistance. Watch out for fallen power lines or broken gas lines. Stay out of damaged areas and expect aftershocks.
And when an earthquake hits, if it is safe to do so, send us your earthquake photos or videos. A lot of times it's those home security videos like the Ring cameras that capture great images. Just scan the QR code on your screen, or you can download those images and the videos at abc7.com/eyewitness.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.